Good evening, doctors. Welcome again. And today we are going to discuss about NEET PG2R video part 2. Already we discussed part 1, part 2, and this is part 3. And part 4 also I am going to launch today. That is MCQ with image based MCQ. Image based you are going to receive in your exam 15 to 20 MCQs. So I am going to launch on 4 part of 2 hour video. So this is third part. Not so many questions, but little bit. Hope this will help you. Okay, let's start. In computed tomography, the attenuation value are measured in Hounsfield unit. An attenuation value of 0 corresponds to water. Okay. Hounsfield unit is measure of CT scan. Hounsfield unit is measure of CT scan. Okay. Now wall of CT scanner room are coated with lead. Which of the following techniques uses piezoelectric crystal, that is ultrasonography? Now which looks same on T1 and T2 on MRI, that is fat. Fat is going to be looking same on MRI. Okay. True about MRI are all except not helpful in breast implant. MRI is helpful in breast implant, so answer is this, but not good for calcified lesion. CT scan is good for calcified lesions. No radiation exposure, yes. And contraindication in pacemaker, yes. MRI is contraindicated in pacemaker. So answer is A here, right. Now, non-ionic dye is iohexol. Iohexol is a non-ionic dye. Right heart border is formed by all except superior and inferior vena cava, yes. Drains in the right atrium, it forms the right border, but left atrium is not form the right border. Perihilar fluffy opacities on chest x-ray is seen in perihilar fluffy opacity on chest x-ray is seen in pulmonary edema. Now, hypertranslucent chest x-ray seen in all except this is not seen anywhere in pneumectomy. It is not seen in pneumectomy. So guys, I think it's clear for you till here now. Miliary shadow in chest x-ray seen in all except miliary shadows on chest x-ray is not seen in Klebsiella but seen where? In tuberculosis, sarcoidosis and metastasis we can see. Now, best imaging modality in bronchogenic carcinoma, always go for CT scan is a best for bronchogenic carcinoma. Now, flask shaped heart is seen in, so guys, flask shaped heart we are going to see in pericardial effusion. How to know this answer? In Epstein-Barr anomaly we see box shaped heart. In C option tetralogy of Fallot we see boot shaped heart, and in D option TAPVC we see a snowman heart, or we can say sign 8. So flask shaped heart where we see in pericardial effusion. Okay, spring water cyst, another name for, we can say the another name is here pleuropericardial cyst. Egg on side appearance of chest x-ray is seen in, this is mainly seen in uncorrected tetralogy, uncorrected transposition of great arteries. Egg in cup is appearance seen in constrictive pericarditis. Okay. Now, Snowman appearance on X-ray is seen in which cardiac pathology? That is TAPVC, tetralogy followed boot shape, TGA transposition great arteries, we see egg on side appearance, and Epstein-Barr anomaly box shape heart. Okay, figure 8 or snowman heart on chest X-ray is same we see where in total anomalous pulmonary venous connection. Okay. Which of the following is a core and sabut shape of heart? This is seen in tetralogy of Fallot. Boot shape heart is also known as core and sabut. Okay. Hope guys still here. It's very much clear for you. Now, ground glass ventricle septum is seen in. It is mainly seen in hypertrophy of obstructive cardiomyopathy. Hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy. We see. The drug used to perform stress echo, the drug which is produced, that is dobutamine. Investigation of choice for aortic dissection. For aortic dissection, we need to go for which investigation, guys? This is MRI. Go for MRI. That is best. Now, sorry. Most important investigation for pericardial effusion. For pericardial effusion, we need to go for echocardiography. Cardiotoxicity caused by radiotherapy and chemotherapy is best detected by. So, this is mainly best detected by endomyocardial biopsy. Okay. Now, treatment of choice for reversible myocardial ischemia. Test of choice, not treatment, it's test of choice for reversible myocardial ischemia, that is thallium scan. So, answer here is thallium scan. Now, which test is performed to detect reversible myocardial ischemia? That is thallium scan. C option, thallium scan. Inferior rib notching is seen in where? It is mainly seen in coarctation of aorta, or what else we see? Sign 3. The sign with patch of dullness bend the angle of left scapula in a patient with pericardial effusion is named as. See guys, answer is Evarts sign. So guys, have a good day. Goodbye. That's all for today. And this is the third part. Fourth part is image based. I'm going to launch today to our video. So don't worry. Till this part it's enough. And more parts I'm going to bring tomorrow night also. More MCQs, last and final strategy, but image based I'm going to launch after this today night. Thank you, good day, goodbye. That's all for today, and if you like this video, put like on it. If you have any queries, any question, you can ask me. Thank you, good day and good.